Obsession for me is one of the most interesting films I have seen this year. I mean, it's very fascinating that the director of Obsession was used like he used to be a YouTuber before this, and this film is his second feature film, and the first one to get a theatrical release. His first film, I think, got a YouTube release, and I didn't realize. That I actually had watched his one of his short films called The Chair on YouTube. I did do some research after watching the film, and then I realized that I have seen that film. So that was really fascinating. So Kari Baka is the director of this film. He's also the second YouTuber, I think, from Hollywood who made his feature film theatrical debut this year. Besides Backroom was also directed by a YouTuber. I'm forgetting the name right now. So Obsession is a very interesting film for me because this film is actually this film also runs the risk of getting interpreted in the wrong way. But let us discuss what this film is actually all about. So Obsession, I think it's a film which teaches the men and the women of this generation that when you like someone, when you have feelings for someone, and when you have a crush on someone, you should definitely approach the person, but also you should think about the life the other person have. Like, for example, we all tend to like a lot of people, right? We also have crushes. We used to have crushes, but we always imagine a life with them without knowing that what it would be like to be a part of their life. We generally don't know the life and the environment they live in. By they, I mean the people we are in love with or we have a crush on. So we don't really think about it. The core idea of Obsession is always like, you should not make a wish without looking at the consequences. Your life is perfect as it is. You should not ask for more, because if you ask for more, you will tend to falter after the wish is granted. This is a very basic core idea, and it's not a new theme. What Obsession adds to that theme is that the theme of love, the theme of having a crush on someone, the theme of caring for someone without really knowing that person. So Bear makes a choice in the film that Nikki must fall in love with him. He has a big crush on Nikki, but Bear barely knows Nikki, her life. So I personally feel that the film grants Bear the wish, but also warns him that his life is different from her life. So when you are asking God or asking the wooden bar or whatever that was, wooden branch, that Nikki should fall in love with you, Nikki must fall in love with you, your wish is granted, but you're also not thinking about the consequences which will follow. Because in order to fall in love with Nikki, in order to really care about Nikki, you really need to know Nikki, right? You don't know Nikki. Like, Bear didn't know Nikki, and he just made a wish out of nowhere, like impulsive decision. And I think that is what the core idea of this film is. The film is trying to tell you that when you love someone, when you care for someone, you should also know their life, their emotions, their trauma. Without knowing all these things, you can't fully love a person, you can't really care for a person. So this is what the core idea I think the film is trying to make. It is also not a very safe film in the hands of misogynists, because I might be really thinking a lot, but some people might end up equating this film with their toxic relationship which they have or which they had in their life. But I think that is not the point of the film. The point is that when you love someone, when you care someone, you have to really know about the life of the other person. And still, if you are willing, then you should move ahead, then you should pursue the person. Not before that. You have to really be prepared to really take a very active part in his or her life. You have to understand that their life is also some way your life. Their needs are also your needs. So if you can't have that clarity in your life, you really can't pursue anyone. And that is what Bear does. And as it's an analysis, not a review, so Bear also pays the price for that. He makes a wish and Nikki falls in love with Bear, but Bear doesn't really take all the trauma which I think Nikki has. I think Nikki had a daddy issue in the film, which is also hinted very normally, very subtly, via a lie, a supposed lie which Nikki tells, Nikki says to Beer. And I think that is where the film also shows that Nikki has a lot of issues. So Nikki can't really fall in love with anyone over a wish, or a wish, a stupid wish which Bear made. So that is, I think, the point of the film, and a lot of people might misinterpret, but it's also very funny and a very very entertaining film. The entertainment part is like it's violent. The performance of Indy Navrati is really good. The performance of Megan Lawless was also really good. Michael Johnston, I didn't know about this actor. He was really good in the film. He really portrayed the traumatic guy who made a silly mistake really well, and somehow down the line I also related with Johnston's character a lot, because obviously everyone has suffered a lot and also made severe mistakes, which affected their partners. Obviously, I'm sure a lot of people who are watching this video also have gone through similar experiences, and similar mistakes as well, which you guys have made. So and there's this actor called Cooper Tomlinson who played the friend Ian, and he was also really good in the film. He was funny as well. So that is what my video is all about. Besides the old theme of if you make a choice, you should really think about consequences. You should also think that whether that choice is suitable for your life or not. Besides that, it is also talking a lot theme of love, the theme of togetherness, the theme of caring for someone without knowing that person. So yeah, that is my video. It's a definitely good film, and you should definitely watch this film. Thank you.